Hello everyone. An opportunity to work on Parliament Hill. The government releases a long-anticipated report on euthanasia, the release of an investigation report into the Emergencies Act, and lastly, apologetics in BC. It's Wednesday, February 22nd, and this is Quick Updates.
Well, here I am in and amongst my good friends, the famous five. Do I know what their names are? No, I don't. But my friend Andre Schutten says there's one surefire way to find out, and that is the ARPA Canada Internship. If you want to make a difference like these ladies did, you can sign up for ARPA Canada's internship, which is happening fall of 2023. You can send in your application to internship@arpacanada.ca. You're going to want to be there. Hope to see your application soon.
In 2021, Parliament set up a special committee of MPs and senators to study the issue of euthanasia and to make recommendations to the government. The committee released its report on February 15. Despite so many unresolved problems with Canada's euthanasia regime, the committee continues to recommend further expansion. First, they recommend expansion to those with mental illness, following the one-year delay that the government is promising. Second, they recommend that minors ought to be able to access euthanasia. And finally, they recommend that Canadians should be able to give advance requests for euthanasia. That means that a person can ask in advance to be euthanized at a later point, when they have lost the capacity to give consent. The report goes on to recommend various consultations and review processes, but only after expansion has been legalized. This seems to be their approach: legalize first, consult after. But when the committee discovers problems 5 years down the road, it will be too late for so many Canadians who have already been euthanized. You can read more about the problems with this legalize first, ask questions later approach in a recent op-ed and in an article that we've put on our website. At this point, these are just recommendations which are not binding on Parliament. So we can continue to voice our concerns in the hope that the government will restrict euthanasia access rather than continue to expand it. There's a bill in the House of Commons that seeks to do just that, Bill C-314. It aims to stop the expansion of euthanasia to those with mental illness. Send your MP an email and ask them to support Bill C-314.
Hey everyone, you've probably heard about Justice Rouleau's release of his commission inquiry into the use of the Emergencies Act by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau 1 year ago. ARPA Canada is not going to be weighing in on that massive report. It's over 2,000 pages long, and we'll rely on our friends and other organizations to do that deeper analysis. But we did want to note two things. First of all, that Justice Rouleau does use a very broad and very flexible definition of an emergency when he found that it was justified. And that's concerning for civil liberties in a free and democratic society. And the second thing is that there's two other processes that are moving forward. One is a legal process where another group is challenging the invocation in court. It's a separate process from the commission inquiry. And then the other one is, of course, the political process, where you as a citizen and other citizens can weigh in on this as well on election day.
Hey everyone. A couple weeks ago, we were at the Serve conference where we interacted with hundreds of Christians from all sorts of backgrounds, encouraging and explaining to them why we as Christians need to be politically active. And so we did that a couple weeks ago, and in 2 weekends, not this weekend, but March 3 and 4, we're setting up at the Apologetics Canada conference. The theme of this conference is about identity, rethinking identity, and they're going to be focusing on a lot of topics that we as ARPA deal with. Issues such as euthanasia and gender identity, and also conversion therapy a little bit as well. So we're going to be there again with the booth. We're going to be focusing again on the Care Not Kill campaign, encouraging people to be in touch with their members of parliament on this very important issue. And so we hope that we could maybe see you at that booth. Like I said, there's going to be lots of conversations about the issues that ARPA deals with at the conference. So if you have a spare time next weekend, we hope to see you there.
That's it for Quick Updates. Thanks to you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.